Hi, my name is Natalie. I was recently guided to create this YouTube channel to kind of connect with other people who are on a similar soul path and to help guide people or give them some kind of support and messages that can maybe help them through certain circumstances or situations going on in their life right now. Right now I'm going through each astrological sign for the month of July just to try and get some general messages and see if that can help guide anybody through whatever situations they're experiencing. Right now I'm on the sign of Aquarius, and this is just going to be a simple 9-card spread. Please take whatever resonates. If it doesn't resonate, go ahead and check with your rising and moon sign, and also you can check with your Venus and Mars if you're looking more like towards love relationships. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Aquarius for July 2018? What does Aquarius need to know for July 2018? What messages does Aquarius need to know? Okay, so the first card I have is the Seven of Pentacles. The King of Swords. The High Priestess. The King of Wands. In the middle we have the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Hangman. The Fool, and the Seven of Cups, and then under the deck we have the Eight of Swords with the Page of Pentacles and the World card. So right off the bat, I see there's actually quite a few people involved in this situation. I have two kings and a queen, and then also you could be dealing with a Pisces, an Aries, a Sagittarius. The King of Wands can be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo male. Queen of Swords could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this could be yourself. And then also we have the King of Swords here, which is also Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And these two could actually be a married couple. So you could be in a marriage already. So it looks like in the recent past, there was a situation that involved two men. They could be a fire sign male and an air sign male, but they don't necessarily have to be. They could just be embodying those characteristics. And it looks like, you know, you were kind of in a state of not being sure maybe which one to choose out of these two men. You could have just been kind of like working on yourself, doing your own thing, maybe exploring some options with both of these men, but not really taking anything too serious. And it looks like there is a sense of some kind of like hidden knowledge, or maybe some things that are just kind of unsaid about the situation. So in the current time, it looks like you are still dealing with both of these men, and you could also have decided to take on a relationship with one of them. So now you are actually in more of a committed type of a relationship with one of these men, but there's this other man who's kind of on the outside of the situation. And in the middle here, we have you kind of hoping and wishing for something. I'm not sure. I mean, so you're hoping and wishing for something on an emotional level. So maybe if you are in a relationship with the King or Queen of Swords, you maybe are not completely emotionally fulfilled within this relationship, and you could possibly be thinking about a King of Wands, or a King of Wands is involved within the situation in some way. This could also be business or family as well. Like these could be 3 people in a business relationship, or it can be a husband and wife, and maybe the husband has a business partner, and you know, maybe the husband is more focused on work right now instead of spending time with you, and you're hoping for some emotional fulfillment within the situation. So it looks like, you know, you are kind of taking a leap of faith within the situation, in one way or another, with, you know, maybe staying within the relationship hoping that it's going to get better, or maybe knowing that in the future you will find yourself in the right situation. Like you have faith and confidence within yourself that this is all going to work itself out. So in the future, I see that if there is any kind of secrets or deception or anything that's kind of been unsaid, that stuff is possibly going to be coming to the surface, and it's going to create some options for somebody. It's going to open up some avenues for them, and they may decide, or you may decide, to cut certain things out of your life due to whatever is revealed, and then having, you know, an opportunity to go into different areas. So you may decide to cut something out and then move forward with some other things. But it looks like you're still going to be in this state of kind of waiting, and kind of feeling like you're stuck in a situation, and you're wanting to move forward, like you're wanting it to progress, but you're kind of confused on what the right way to go is going to be. Like, I think that you definitely have some high hopes and some confidence that you're going to get there, but you may still be, by the end of July, you may still be kind of thinking that you're not sure which one of these cups is going to be the right cup. So it looks like overall, you know, you are kind of stuck in your mind about, you know, what the right direction to go is, and maybe that's why, you know, you find yourself kind of being stagnant within the situation, because you're just not sure logically, you know, what is going to be the right way for you. And you may be kind of definitely thinking more logically and not so much from the heart. I really only have the 2 cup cards here, and both of them, you know, one is like wishes and the other one is kind of having a lot of options. So it's like you're operating more from your mental side rather than from your emotional side. And the eclipses that come up here in the middle of July could bring some things to the forefront, you know, and could reveal some things that might make you a little bit more emotional and kind of push you into a direction where you have numerous options to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of these cards and see if I can get some more information on what's going on with Aquarius here. The first card I'm going to clarify is the 7 of Cups. What is the 7 of Cups? Okay. So what's the 7 of Cups about? Okay, so I get the High Priestess again. You could be really finding yourself maybe delving into some like esoteric type of things. Like you may be starting to read tarot, or look into some other avenues. Like for example, not saying that you have to be doing this, but if you are like a Catholic person that goes to church every day and that's pretty much what you're used to doing, you may find yourself maybe looking into some different kinds of things, like horoscope signs and tarot and some other things that are outside of the realm of what you're used to. And you could be guided to look into this because you're feeling unfulfilled in some part of your life. And so this is kind of pushing you forward into looking at other avenues. Okay, I had some cards that flew out here. All right, so I have the Eight of Swords again, and then the Seven of Cups again. This is really a strong message here that, you are pretty much bound by your thoughts, and you feel like you have so many options, or just different ways that you can go about doing things. And, maybe having so many different options, or, seeing things, being able to see things going in all different directions, like this is kind of keeping you stuck because you are not sure like which way is the right way. Let me take a look at this Fool card. Okay, so you're wanting to have a new beginning, but something needs to end. Something may have to die in order for this new beginning to come about. So this could be a way of being, this could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be so many different things. But it's basically saying that in order for you to really stop being in this hangman situation and explore all of these different opportunities, you need to make some room in order to make space for new things to come in. So you need to let go of some of the old things that are no longer serving you in the way that is the best for you, and make room for some new things to start coming into your life. And really following your inner guidance here. If you're being drawn, to look into different avenues that maybe you're not comfortable with, or that you're kind of unsure about, maybe just check it out, or you don't have to do anything 100% or commit yourself to anything, but you can definitely look into different things just to get some more information. I'm gonna look at this Nine of Cups here. What is this Nine of Cups about? Okay. So yeah, really feeling stuck, in your situation, really being stuck within your mind and the thoughts that you're having. I really feel like, you are just not sure what direction to go. So I think the best advice that I can give to you is just, maybe choose just one direction. It doesn't mean that none of the other ones are going to work out, but maybe just try one of those cups a little bit at a time. And, maybe that'll open up some new doors for you, and it'll kind of propel you to keep moving forward. It looks like in the month of July, you're really going to kind of be going back and forth on this. Let me actually pull some cards to see what about in the future, like what's going to happen in the future, like in August. Do you have any messages? Okay, so you may meet a Queen of Wands, or you may leave a person and get into a relationship. Like now I have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, so maybe you leave one relation, and then the King of Wands fell out here. So it's possible, you know, maybe you decide to get into a different kind of relationship, and this would be a relationship that is more more give and take, and it looks more passionate. Maybe this is going to be something that's a little bit more fulfilling for you. Yeah, and basically just being able to, looks like in the month of August, you know, you're going to start moving forward. You're going to start making some choices. You're going to start doing some things, and you're going to start manifesting within your own life, you know, this Nine of Cups and the things that you're hoping for and wishing for. July might be a little sticky for you, and you are kind of trying to find your way through it and figure out what the best direction to go is. But it looks like in the month of August, you're really going to start moving forward. And you may, you know, switch up and start, you know, dating somebody else, or just, you know, maybe deciding to partner up in some kind of an endeavor with somebody else. And that's going to really help you to manifest things that you want in your life. Okay, I hope that these messages helped, Aquarius. I'll see you again. Have a nice July.